Acknowledgement. I have a short welcoming speech to just give a story about PNAH Hawaii as part of PNAH America. So aloha and mabuhay. Thank you. I stand here before you full of gratitude and joy to see my fellow Filipino nurses, our families, friends, and community partners gathered here tonight to celebrate our fellowship with each other, our hard work, leadership, and dedication for the past years and forthcoming years. I know you guys just stood up a while ago, but I would like for you, everyone, to stand up again, just one more time. Pretty please. And if you have a hard time, difficulty standing, then you're excused. So what I want you to do is turn to the person next to you, right or left, shake their hand, and tell them, "Ako ay Pilipino." So you may not be of Filipino ancestry, or you may not look like a Filipino, but you can be a true Filipino at heart. Thank you, and you may now be seated. Okay. Sustaining community health care with synergistic social actions. That's our theme for tonight's celebration. Our organization, the Philippine Nurses Association of Hawaii, is the 32nd chapter of the Philippine Nurses Association of America, PNAH. PNAH was founded in 1976. We are the only Filipino nurses organization in Hawaii affiliated with other nursing professionals locally, nationally, internationally, and globally. I attended my first PNAH annual national convention in San Antonio, Texas this year. And I was personally asked and recently joined a member of the PNAH's legislative committee headed by Dr. Gemma Rios. Our first mission was to address the new PRC regulations relating to medical mission trips to the Philippines from all over the United States. The legislative committee members and our current PNAH President Vicky Navarro professionally and successfully represented all Filipinos and other healthcare providers, made our voices heard in response to a regulation that could possibly jeopardize access to resources for our kababayans back in the Philippines. That is to add additional fees to those volunteers who are going to go as a medical mission. Immediately after the mission accomplished, the legislative committee members were asked to assist with developing a PNAH position statement regarding the English-only rule in the workplace. You might have heard about a case of approximately 70 Filipino-American hospital workers in Delano Regional Medical Center in California's San Joaquin Valley. They were the targets of harassing comments, undue scrutiny, and discipline, particularly when speaking with a Filipino accent or in Filipino languages like Tagalog or Ilocano. The hostile work environment stemmed from a 2006 meeting in which the chief executive officer and hospital management called only Filipino-American staff to a meeting and threatened them about consequences of not complying with the hospital's English-only language policy, including the installation of surveillance equipment to monitor their conversations. No other groups were targeted in the meeting. The policy allegedly required employees to speak in English except when speaking to a patient with other language needs or during break time. Rather than enforcing the policy with all the staff, EEOC asserted that solely Filipino-American staff were disciplined for alleged infractions and constantly monitored for enforcement of the policy. Non-Filipino staff who routinely spoke languages other than English, such as Spanish, on the job were not disciplined or harassed as a result. Ultimately, about 115 Filipino-American workers signed a petition reporting the discrimination and harassment to top-level hospital management. However, hospital management continuously failed to investigate the allegations or take any actions to stop it for an extensive period of time thereafter. PNAH commands the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or the EEOC, and the Asian Pacific American Legal Center, who supported this group and won a nearly $1 million settlement against the Central California Hospital on September 17, 2012, which is recently. I share this story to emphasize that PNA Hawaii is part of the national PNA America and affiliates continuously advocating for Filipinos all across the world. I would like to share a few lyrics from our PNA theme song. Yes, we have our very own PNA theme song. Shine, PNA, shine. Lyrics by our very own Dr. Los Viminda Lasos, RN, and music by the famous composer and musician, Mr. Ryan Cayabyab. Let me share with you a few of the lyrics so then it can resonate to you what we are all about. In the place outside of our native land, in the land of great opportunity, here comes PNAA. We stand for the world to see. We're involved in all the disciplines. We're educators and administrators. We're the best hands-on nurses. Responsible, passionate, and true. Also, I would like to share our PNA Hawaii mission statement. Our mission is to widen the global perspective of the American Filipino nurses in Hawaii by providing a link through which they could communicate and promote fellowship with nurses from the mainland US, the Philippines, and other places, and if called for, to join forces in enhancing and uplifting the well-being of Filipino nurses. And having shared our mission and what we stand for, we welcome you all to an organization that truly has Filipinos at heart. Thank you for joining us tonight. Maraming salamat. And Chosti Agdina. And I would like to ask the new RNs in the room and our new members to please stand up. And our officers, PNA officers, would give you a name. Come on now, don't be shy. Sorry, we're ready to eat, but